Got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Nero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brendan Rodgers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line drive to left. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
well when it left its bat. I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, number 13. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 13 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Ryan Borucki will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand, losing record in front of the home crowd.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play, 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. Cue shot here out towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, and he lays off there. 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. after this. Bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Previous history with Luis Severino, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Hicks. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Reese McGuire.
Number 10.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9. The second baseman.
Settling in now, number 8. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit hard down the right field line. but a foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a throw over. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3. Brendan Rodgers would be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Hernandez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. His calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Torres can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Richard has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is under it, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Digging in to try it again, Brendan Rodgers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
And he takes ball one. Rogers aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle.
Oh, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now
stepping in now, number 13. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder Hernandez, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that misses 1-1.
Well, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
2 out with the man at first. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We play 2.5. Jays out in front here, 4-zip.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Done.
You have to protect
The
for the
center
fastball.
fielder.
You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another
Now
look at
batting,
that beauty
third
of a pitch
baseman,
right there. You
Miguel.
can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in now, number 8. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in
Number
this
8.
one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was
Now
all
batting.
about setting the hitter
Number
up with
49.
hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in once again, Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Rodgers at second with 2 down. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Toronto, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full. 3-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Voigt rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 is the count.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time.
Now
Giancarlo Stanton becomes
hitter.
out number 2 this inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. LeMahieu at third with 2 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57, Chad.
So striding forward now, number 13 in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2
The
at-bats.
designated hitter,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gurriel.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 to count. Three and one.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
This one's down to third. Guerrero comes up with it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 0 for 7.
Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Fastball just inside. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2. Struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. Ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 8,
stepping up to the plate, number 8, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
In now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Change up low, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Nope. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set and the 3-0 offering. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. Back here in the Bronx, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Void in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Another full count pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Torres, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Designated hitter, Waiver Torres.
And now a pitch on the way. Pops this one up. Rogers will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's right there. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled away. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tommy Canely has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him
Leading
to
off
this point.
for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Miguel Andujar. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rogers brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
At the plate, Luke Voit. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it 4-1. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Reese McGuire. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 10.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1 and 2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, 9.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Striding in to start the 9th, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Line towards center field. Davis is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. There will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Left fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Giles has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Davis over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. Full count, 3-2. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Barucki earns win number 7 on the season. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasco.